everyone. 2019 was a pretty mild year for me. You know, I kind of unveiled the whole LS swap thing. A lot of the stuff got done and got a good bit of progress done. 2020, the car will be done in a few months, and just a couple of things to talk about that you can expect for us to happen in 2020. So as you can tell, I'm getting a lot more geared into the racing side of things. I will still be attending all the car shows and stuff like that as much as I can. The more car shows I do, the less the car breaks, so that's a win-win on my book. Some of you do, some of you don't know. I work on an X275 team. What that is, it's a drag racing series where you have to run a 275 street tire to race 8th mile. The car that I work on, it's a 1980s Chevy Camaro. It's a 3rd gen Camaro. Makes roughly 2,000 horsepower. It's got a small block Chevrolet with power glide, and it's got a bunch of big good goodies. So I'm actually heading over his house right now. I'm gonna chit chat with him before I head to work. Talking about the racing season coming up. It looks like we're doing 8 events this year with his car. From Georgia, I believe we're going to Virginia, Bowling Green, things of that nature. So it's gonna be a pretty epic year for him. On top of that, I'm getting my car done so I can start doing the races too. So it's gonna be a jam-packed year this year. So I'm gonna head over to Brian's house, introduce you guys to him, and check out the car. And here we have Brian's 1980 whatever Chevy Camaro, 3rd generation Camaro. Like I said, it's a Fast Times built 436 cubic inch small block Chevy. It's got a Precision 88mm turbo, super old school JDM HKS wastegate, and everything associated with race car stuff. This is a project that he's actually been building for well over 10 years now. I believe he campaigned this car in the mid-2000s. Actually built the chassis in his 2-car garage. And all the tube work, built the entire roll cage. Very, very nasty car. If you look inside, he's got the fast dash. His power glide shifter, his water to air intercooler, the best and the beauty, the AMS 2000 boost controller. One of the coolest features he's got door panels. But like I said, this is the car that I actually help work on in the racing season. You can see right now it's actually up on the projects. He's just doing maintenance to it. It's, you know, kind of an off season. In Florida, we really don't have an off season. We race all the time because we have good weather. So the first race that we're planning on going to, if everything works out, is in Bradenton Motorsports Park. I believe it's the 26th and 27th weekend in January. So we'll be there. Right now, his personal best on the car is a 442, I believe at 164 miles an hour. So we're looking at bettering that. We got some parts that are hopefully going to make a good combination go together for a faster pass. And we've been learning a lot the past year. He's gone significantly faster than the past previously. So a few changes have happened with his car. He went to a double beadlock wheel. You can see you got the beadlock ring on the inside, the outside to hold the tire on. And then actually, that shiny ring you're looking at on the wheel, that's the inner beadlock wheel. And what happened before is he would actually have a GoPro underneath the car. It would spin the inside of the tire, but it would clamp on the outside because of the beadlock. So he had to go to a double beadlock just to clamp the tire from preventing from spinning. Off season, the Cole car actually got painted. He got a new nose for the car. So this whole setup is 2 pieces. The hood is separate from the bumper and the fenders. So now when we actually work on the car, everything can come off in one shot. It looks absolutely killer. He got these cool headlights done. They're projectors molded into the fiberglass, but these are actually stickers. But from a distance, I mean, you can't really tell. You think they would just be regular headlight projectors. Paintwork came out fantastic on this. And then I finally talked him into getting some stuff powder coated. So the turbo housing, the piping, the fuel tank, some of the catch cans on the firewall for the transmission and the engine. Got some powder coating done, and also we got ceramic coating done on the Y pipe and the turbo housing to maintain temperatures, and it just absolutely looks killer. We vinyl wrapped the accumulator, and with this right here, this is an oil accumulator, so during oil pressure buildup, it'll actually fill the canister with oil, and if there's ever a time where the engine sees low oil pressure, it actually shoots this oil back into the engine to save it from catastrophic failure. On a car like this is actually your oil pump. So you can see right here, it runs off of a cog belt. So if the case that ever came off, this would dump into the engine to fill it with oil to save it, and it would actually shut the car down to prevent from any huge failure. So like I said, this is a car that we're gonna see a lot of this year, being racing and whatnot. Good friend of mine. I've known him now for about 4 years. But it's one of those friendships when you meet somebody, you just get really close with them. You know, you have a lot in common. I mean, also it's really badass to hang out with cool friends with fast cars. So this is one of the things, like I said, we're going to expect in the year 2020. So looking at taking you guys on rides in this. We always have GoPros in the car during a pass, not only just because it's cool memories, but also the fact of it helps with data. Like I said, we actually put the GoPro under the bottom of the car, and that shows us everything that's going on with the rear axle, help us with shock adjustments and things of that nature. So you can see in the background, you're gonna see a lot more of it this year. So stay tuned, guys. Got a lot of cool content coming up for this year. Looking to expand the channel. Something that I've definitely slacked on, a lot of you guys have asked for this, is me putting my life out there a little bit more, doing more in the car stuff, and actually recording it all. I am blessed with a lot of cool opportunities and hanging out with a lot of cool people. So I want to bring that on to you guys as well so you can share the journey. So I hope you guys have a happy new year. What are your resolutions? What are you guys hoping to do in this year? You know, I'm hoping to get the car done. I'm hoping to go racing a lot more. I want to meet a lot of you guys. I'm hoping for a killer year. I'm excited for drag week. I'm excited for a lot this year. So I'm very motivated to progress my life, do cool things. So I hope you guys are too. Happy New Year. Hope you guys were safe. Hopefully none of you guys got a DUI. We'll talk soon. See you later.